Just want a pie. Today we're in Malham, a small village in the Yorkshire Dales, home to one of the best pub walks in the country, offering up majestic waterfalls, panoramic views and one of the most unique landscapes in the country. Let's go. One of the most popular destinations in the Yorkshire Dales, Malham offers some of the National Park's most breathtaking sights within just 2 miles. And in today's episode, we'll be visiting them all, from a fairy tale waterfall to the iconic cove that looms over the village. Before getting to the good part with great beer and even better pie, we started our trip with the famous Malham Cove Circular, a 4.5 mile walk that hits up 3 of Malham's biggest attractions. It's a mildly strenuous but highly rewarding route that starts in the village, reaching the first destination in less than a mile, with the beautiful Janet's Foss. Legend has it that Janet was the queen of the fairies who lived behind the waterfall. And given how magical this place is, you can almost believe that it might be true. It's just like a fairy tale. Today, it's a popular spot for a wild swim, but I'm going to be honest, you have no chance getting me in there in winter. After checking out the waterfall, the next destination is less than a 10-minute amble away, the breathtaking Gordale Scar. The hidden gorge reveals itself as you follow the footpath, a dramatic landscape that formed during the Ice Age. Today, helping Gordale Beck flow into the village. It's almost too impressive to walk to this easily. Bursting 100-metre tall limestone cliffs tower over anyone who stands beneath. This is one of the most dramatic sights in the whole of Yorkshire. Photographed by many, painted by Turner, and even featuring as a fantasy backdrop for the popular The Witcher series. You can often see people scrambling up the waterfalls, and even rock climbing the entire 100-metre cliff face. For those a little less adventurous like us, it's a great spot for a little picnic before tackling the curve, with a food truck by Gordale Bridge.
Dog roll and coffee, it's not doing so bad, is it?
No. These are nice.
You've enjoyed it?
Yeah. Your favourite bit next, isn't it?
No.
Dog rolls done and dusted, it's time to trooper on towards the cove, the most strenuous part of the walk. The steady incline up can be a little tiresome, but the pros outweigh the cons, with the views getting better and better every step you take. It's around 2 miles from the Scar up to the curve, offering a real change of scenery with panoramic views of the 3 peaks and the vast Yorkshire Dales. Which is exactly why this is the one walk in Yorkshire we repeat year after year. And a bonus that it's one of the few walks that actually tires out our lab. Lots of people prefer to combat the 400 steps from the other side of the curve, but for us, nothing beats that reveal when you come up the hill from Gordale. Not only does it mark the end of slogging uphill, but it's also the grand finale of the walk, offering incredible views from the top of the curve. The limestone pavement is one of the most unique natural phenomenons in the country, dating back more than 12,000 years. It's a bit of a balancing act across it, but that's all part of the fun. The panoramic views look out towards Malhamdale, and on a clear day you can even spot Pen y Ghent in the distance. Some might even recognise this landscape from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. where Harry and Hermione camp up to hide from Voldemort. The film used the top of Malham Cove as one of their real-life filming locations, so it's a great spot for Harry Potter fans to check out too. Before the Ice Age, the cove would have been a mighty prehistoric waterfall, but today, seeing water tumble over this cliff face is quite a rarity. After admiring the views and the pavement, it was time to tackle the 400 steps back down to the village. And I'm not gonna lie, it's always a smug feeling seeing people coming up when you know you're so close to that point.
Success! We officially completed a walk.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that.
This is not our first time doing this one, so we did know what to expect. We've done the Malham Cove circular 4 times now. I'd say we're pros at this point.
And steps never get any easier.
And steps never get any easier. No, we're absolutely knackered now, but we have a silver lining.
Pub.
As a reward for our near 5-mile effort, we headed to the Buck Inn for a nice, cold pint of Yorkshire Ale.
Cheers.
The charming pub dates back to the 1800s, today offering a laid-back boozer feel and proper pub grub. But we were pretty keen to make our way over to where we were staying for the night, the Lister Arms. One of our favourite pubs in the region, the Lister Arms is an 18th century inn with gorgeous rooms. We stayed in the Lister Barn, which is just a 2-minute walk from the pub, with some really beautiful, characterful rooms. Making for the perfect place to wind down and have a soak before retiring to the pub for the evening. Stella was, of course, welcomed with homemade doggy biscuits, so it's safe to say she was a happy pooch indeed. Inside the pub, guests can expect roaring fires, an original ingle-nook fireplace and plenty of cosy corners to settle down in. The kind of place you'd want to hunker down in for hours on end. With plenty of local Yorkshire ales on cask and tap to work your way through. For dinner, we tucked into one of the pub's famous steak and ale pies and a classic burger. Both hearty dishes to help us refuel after our day walking through the Dales. The pies are handmade daily on site and follow the traditional recipe that's been used for decades. So it's the perfect place to get into the Yorkshire Dales spirit. Pie and a pint in an 18th century pub sitting by the fire. You can't get much better than that. The sticky toffee pudding is also an absolute must order here, served with hot custard instead of ice cream, just how we like it. The ultimate nightcap before retiring to bed. Mornings in Malham are incredibly peaceful, and there's a really lovely window before the day trippers arrive where you can truly enjoy the village for its calm and serenity. And after a morning dog walk, we headed back to the pub for a proper Yorkshire breakfast. Think coffee by the fire and proper hearty fry-ups, with local produce taking centre stage. Stella even got her own doggy sausage for her breakfast, which was a really cute dog-friendly touch to our stay. The ideal fuel before visiting our last destination on the trip, Malham Tarn. The tarn can be accessed as part of a larger circular walk with the cove. However, you can also drive up if you don't fancy the extra miles. So we picked the perfect day for it. This is Malham Tarn, and it's the largest natural lake in England, 1,200 feet above sea level. Oh, bloody hell, it's cold. It's fucking freezing. Ashton. It's a bit windy.
Do you think we're a bit plagued? Like every time we go to have a walk and we're doing a YouTube video, this happens.
Jinxed it, I said it went well yesterday. There you go.
We're being punished.
To keep up with our Yorkshire travels, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel right here on YouTube.